Hey, hi Ricky. Morning. And Pascal. Pronouncing your name right. Lighting's a bit dark this morning. I can't figure it out. I think it's because it's quite cloudy today. So I do apologise if you can't see me properly. Maybe you can try and up brightness on your screen. Hey. So we are still a couple of minutes to 12. I'm going to give everyone some time to get ready to log on, and if you are already logged on right now, if you're here, then please get the space set up properly. You're going to need to make sure you have got enough space today, because we have got a couple of exercises that do require you to move your legs around quite far to the side. So please make sure you have got some space. And like I always say, a mat would be ideal. But otherwise, a pillow or a cushion, anything like that for your back will be perfectly fine as well. So don't stress if you haven't got a mat, you can still make it happen. And also, special well done if you have come for the last 2 days. I really appreciate that. If you have been on board for the last 2 days, if you're here again for day 3 out of 7, then kudos to you. I imagine at this point right now, you guys are probably experiencing a little bit of pain in the core. I would expect you to be after 2 days in a row. But we're warriors, so we're going to fight through that, and we're going to keep going until the end of the week, all the way up to day 7, because that's going to give you that crazy ab definition that you guys have been waiting for. So even if you are feeling a bit sore, I want you to keep coming back if you can, and give it a good go each day. Like I said before, it's the same time every midday, 12 o'clock for 15 minutes. All the way up until Sunday, and the challenge will be that the ab workouts will get harder as we go throughout the week. Some of you probably questioning me because it's already quite tough for you, which is absolutely fine. It should be tough, but they will be getting harder throughout the week. How are we all doing this morning? Are you guys feeling the burn from the last couple of days? Or are you not feeling anything at all? Be good to know. And also feel free to ask any questions on the Facebook group. Like I always say, it's an open discussion platform. Anything, any concerns regarding your fitness, any questions regarding any injuries, anything related to nutrition, feel free to use that Facebook group as a community site for anything that you need help for. Feeling nothing. Nothing at all. You're a master. Amazing. I don't know whether you're joking or not. Okay, so Dane, you're feeling a little bit, I think. Okay. So we're going to give it another minute, so 1 minute, and we'll get stuck in, we'll get started. Like I always say as well, if you have got any back problems, then please do get your back properly warmed up before you go into training your core. If you don't do that, you will find that your back is made worse, and you're going to likely create a further problem with that. So always really get into a good, like a 5 to 10 minute back warm-up routine if you do have time to do that. We'll do a quick one today. But if you do know that you have those problems, then please spend more time on that in the future. So 30 seconds and we'll get stuck in with our warm-up. Also, you might find that you want to put this on your laptop as opposed to your phone, so you can see me properly, and you can have your screen in a position that's better suited to you for working out in the future. Good stuff, Dane. Awesome. Appreciate the shout out yesterday as well. Okay, right, so we're going to get warmed up now. So please get yourself ready, get some space, get a mat or some cushions or pillows, whatever works for you. And we're going to go into 15 minutes of our core workout. So 15 minutes every day, different exercises, and an increasing difficulty as we go through. And we're going to go in 6 exercises, same as usual, 6 exercises, 3 rounds. and we're going to go for 20 seconds of each exercise with 20 seconds rest in between as well. Okay, so before we do get stuck in, let's get the back engaged, glutes nice and high, bring the hips down to the floor, just flexing up and flexing down each time to get full engagement before we get stuck in to our routine. So you want to really bring your glutes up as high as possible into that downwards dog position, and then the hips all the way down to the floor each time. Okay, and from here, we're going to just rest here, bring the chin up nice and tall, and we're going to twist round from one side to the other side, just bringing that head over the shoulder each time. Again, let's keep that moving. Okay, and now we're going to come down onto the forearms, and then up and down and up. Just getting the back fired up, ready to go into exercise. Because what you will find is you may cause some irritation on the back if you don't do anything like this. Okay, and we're going to a plank position, just bringing the legs out to the side, into the centre, out to the side, into the centre. Nice and calm, focus on your breathing. Okay, onto our bums. Hands up nice and high, put some tension into this, really pulling the hands apart. Twisting, holding it there, and back to the centre. Twisting, holding it there, and back to the centre. Okay, other side, all the way. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okie doke, good stuff. Right, we're going to get started. So make sure you've got your space ready, make sure you've got your mat ready or whatever you're using. And we're going to go for 20 seconds of each exercise, 20 seconds rest in between, 3 rounds in total, like I said. So increased difficulty, a little bit harder than our first Monday workout, maybe a little bit harder than yesterday's workout. First exercise we're going to go into is going to be the bicycle, so elbow to knee, and we're going to go into a sit-up as well. So you're bringing the elbow all the way, and you're lifting the back off the ground into a V-sit. So quite difficult, this exercise, so don't worry if you can't do the whole thing, but at least get the bicycle crunch in. Okay, in 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. Corner to corner, into that V-sit. Okay, 10 seconds, pushing through. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, grand. So get your breath back. Make sure you engage in the core properly, always engage in the core. Want to keep that switched on, rather than just like flying your way through the exercise. It needs to be controlled. Okay, here we go. Next exercise we're going to go into is going to be our side sweep, or a clock sweep. So arms down for support, and you're going to bring your legs up, all the way up to where your hips are, back down against the floor, all the way up to the hips, and repeat. So think of it like the dial of a clock following the floor. Okay, let's get ready in 3, in 2, in 1, up all the way to the arms, all the way down along the floor, up to the other side, and repeat. So you're just allowing your hips to do some twisting here, otherwise you won't get the range. So allow your hips to twist as we come up, all the way to the side, and all the way round again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And they should really feel that in your obliques, by the way. Your obliques are just here. That's where you get the V lines. That's where you should mostly be feeling that. Just readjust that camera. Okay. Okay, so next up we're going to go into the famous flutter kicks. We've done this beginning of the week. So with our flutter kicks, we're going to keep the head up off the ground to keep the core engaged the whole time. We're just going to move one leg on top of the other, so small movements, just bringing it up and down to really hone into the lower core. In 3, in 2, in 1. So just small movements, head up off the ground, keep the core engaged, focus on your breathing, and 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Don't know about you guys, but I'm already feeling that. Should be feeling that already. Okay. And like I said, lower core, so to really hit the lower core, which I think is the problem area for quite a lot of people from what I'm experiencing, is actually having a strong lower core. So those will help with that. Next up, we're going to go into our seated position, so hands behind, chest out for support. And we're going to go into a V-sit crunch, but what we're going to do is we're going to bring it to the side, and back up again, as opposed to straight forward. So in 3, in 2, in 1, all the way, crunch, extend and crunch, extend and crunch into the obliques each time you come in. That's just here on the side. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, last 2. Let's stay focused. So yesterday I introduced a new exercise called the tuck rock. We are going to do that right now. So tuck rock, we're going to be down against the ground, and we're going to bring the elbow to the knee, and we're just going to use that momentum to carry our weight up and down. But again, guys, make sure you try and keep that in the core, and it's not just like a flying, throw yourself around type exercise. It needs to be controlled. Okay, in 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. Elbows to the knee, rolling backwards and rolling forwards each time. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, feel the burn. That is a burn. Okay. One more exercise to finish the round. So next up, we're going to go into, we're going to do a leg raise hold. So earlier in the week, we had a crucifix position. But this time, I want you to put your hands down on the floor. So hands flat down on the floor. And we're going to lean back a little bit. And we're going to go into just a leg raise hold. So we're just going to hold this position here. So ideally, your legs are up quite high. Going to hold that for 20 seconds. If you can't do 20 seconds, don't worry, go for 10. In 3, in 2, in 1. Lean back and hold it there. Legs are as straight as possible to get that hit on the lower core. 14, 13, 12. Breathe through it, breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. 1 round done. So two more rounds to go. We're going to take 1 minute rest time before we go back in. Did anybody manage 30 seconds on that? Was anybody doing 30 seconds or following me with 20 seconds? Because I have said previously, if it is too easy for you, you can always go for slightly longer on the core workout time, and then you can rest like 10-15 seconds in between instead of the whole 25 seconds or 20 seconds. But well done if you managed that round. And like I said, especially well done if you're going back after doing yesterday and on Monday, because it will get quite tiresome on the core. But that's good, because that's what we want. And you can really just keep training your core again and again. It doesn't need as much rest time as most muscles do. Obviously you have rest days for things like chest and triceps and back and legs and so on, but you'll find with your core, it is certainly a muscle that you can keep attacking again and again and still get some good results with that. 20 is definitely enough. Especially after the last 2 days. So I'm going to give it 20 seconds and I'm going to go into the bicycle crunches with the V-sit, yeah? So with that, up off the ground and back down again. Let's get ready, round 2, go back into it. Here we go, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and crunch. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is the finicky one. This is the one where we go out to the side, up to where our arms are, yeah? So again, keep it low, follow the floor as much as possible. Try not to knock anything over. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Control, 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 control. Legs as straight as possible. Good. Okay, stay with me. Stay focused. Push through right now. If it's getting tough, keep pushing through. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. 15 seconds. And we go back into the flutter kicks. Head off the ground to keep the core as engaged as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is quite tough, by the way. This one, I find this one of the most difficult, personally. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, well done, guys. We're at the halfway point now. So if you're still going, good stuff. Okay. So 10 seconds, and we're going to go into the V-sits, extending to one side and back and one side. In 3, 2, 1. Let's crunch, extend, and crunch all the way out. Keeping the posture, keeping the chest nice and bold, keeping that as controlled as possible. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Okay. Tuck rock coming up. Glue those elbows to the knees as much as possible to get more out of it. Okay, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Okay, we're done 10 seconds, halfway. Three, 2, 1. Okay. You guys are going to have abs of steel by the end of the week. You keep this up. Leg raise, hold. So chest out, supporting ourselves behind with our hands. And let's bring those legs up nice and high. Hold that position in 3, in 2, in 1. Okay, you've got 10 seconds, that's it, just 10. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work. It's 2 out of 3 rounds done. Last 5 minutes or so, that's it. we'll fly through this. As you can see, it's super convenient. You can fit it into your routine quite easily. Convenience is king after all. So we'll leave like 45 seconds. You should always rest about a minute to a minute and a half in between each round. That should be adequate enough rest time. But from my experience, this is the best way to really get some good core definition, is to do like 3 rounds, a minute or so in between, and do like 6 exercises, working up to 30 seconds per exercise if you can. If you guys can't make tomorrow or another day in the week, I am also saving these live recorded sessions on the Facebook group as well. So you all need to join the Facebook group in order to see that. The Facebook group is Fab Abbs 2021, which you can find on Facebook. That's Fab Abbs 2021, which you can find on Facebook. And you'll get all the latest videos and information, and I may well do some challenges again in the near future. Okay, so let's get ready for the last round. Everything you have, burn it out to the max. I want to go one more time, starting off with our bicycle crunches with the sit-ups. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, get the room by your side, arms down for support if you can see me. We're going to go all the way up to the side and back down again to the other side, over here. Let's get ready for it. Okay, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Keep the control nice and smooth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys can't see me very well, can you? Okay, flutter kicks are coming next, working the lower core. If you have any back pain doing this, just be really intentional about pressing your back down, your lower back, against the floor to get better engagement in the core. If you've got like a gap underneath, it will cause some problems, so try and keep it as pushed down to the floor as you can. Okay, flutter kicks in 3, in 2, in 1. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 2 exercises. I have got my sweat on now. Sweating it out, sweating it out. Last minute and a half. Less than that actually. Last minute. Okay, so next up, V-sit to the side. So remember, V-sit, extend, out, control. For those obliques, V-lines just down here, that's what you'll target with this. In 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. Okay, last 10. Really extend. Get a really good extension here on that lower core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take a quick breather. Okay, get ready for it. Tuck rock, elbow to knee, elbow to knee. I always think this feels a little bit like a woodlouse on its back. Just try not to get too stranded. In 3, in 2, in 1. Okay, good. Let's keep going. 10. All the way. Keeping that control. Do it for yourself. Take it all the way to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you still with me, guys? Hopefully you're pushing through. We've got one more exercise now. 20 seconds for our high leg raise extension. Hold. Or whatever you call it. I have no idea, to be fair. Let's just call it a high leg raise hold. Okay, let's finish it off in 3, in 2, in 1. Breathe through, breathe through. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Good stuff, team. Well done, and thanks for coming in today, especially if you're, like I said, if you're logging in from Monday and Tuesday and you're still staying with me all the way to the end. That's why you're going to get more results. 15 minutes on your core is plenty enough time each day. So I'll see you all tomorrow at 12. Like I said, feel free to check the saved videos feed on my group. And any questions, fire away. I'm here to help you guys. Obviously it's a new year now. I'm sure you've got plenty of questions related to your fitness or plenty of questions related to your nutrition. And I can help you with both of those things in these tougher times right now. Thanks guys, thanks Daniel, Timmy. And yeah, peace out. Have a good day. Cheers, cheers.